Yo, let's keep it real, y'all. Leadership is hard. If you ever led people, if you're leading people right now, you know that it's hard. Straight up. No cut, no chaser. Let's keep it all the way tall here. It's hard. When I started leading people officially, probably 15 years ago, I got my first leadership position, helping to lead a nonprofit in North Philly. One of the most difficult things I could have done or been asked to do. And the crazy part is I didn't even ask to lead. I was interviewing for a different position and ended up moving into a leadership position. I was 30 years old. I had never led on that capacity before, and I was leading people that had more experience than me, that were older than me, knew more than me, the whole thing. But somehow, it was God's plan that I was in the position to lead them. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about others. I learned a lot about leadership. And that started my leadership journey. From there, I started leading schools. I led alternative schools as an assistant principal. I learned a lot through that process. And one of the things I learned is that it's hard. It's hard work. You have to be very intentional. You got to be selfless. There's just a ton that I learned about myself, right? And so one of the things that I learned is that most leaders are what I like to say, cooking without a recipe. That's not to say the food isn't good. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. Most people that know, if you like to cook out there, when you cooking your best meals, when you cooking the thing that you do the most, you're not using a recipe. You're just going off of memory. You're going off of taste, feel, vibe, all of that stuff, right? You can imagine yourself in the kitchen right now, cooking it up, chefing it up. It's the holidays. I know people in there cooking, right? But here's the thing. When you are cooking without a recipe, that level and style of leadership can only take you but so far. And it can only take others but so far. For instance, when it's time to teach another leader, when it's time to train another leader, you start to realize the importance of a recipe. That's what I ended up learning. And so over the last 15 years, I have been crafting and been blessed to discover what I like to call reapproach recipe. It's a restorative and relational leadership approach that helped me to become a better leader, and it's helping me continue to grow as a leader, as a husband, as a father. I apply it everywhere now, but it really started as I was helping to lead schools. I'm going to give you the quick 7 ingredients to the recipe. We'll unpack the recipe in some later videos, but it's really simple. It starts with expectations. Expectations, accountability, and support. I like to say lead with ease, EAS. Expectations, accountability, support. From there, you got the 3 C's: connection, communication, commitment. All right, so lead with ease and the 3 C's. And then the last one is to lead with love. I'll leave you with this last quote. The leaders of yesterday led with their muscle. The leaders of today are leading with their brain. The leaders of tomorrow will lead with their heart.